Hey, how's everybody doing, world? You got me back again. CJ's sipping talk. Um, Here talking about a little bit of this NBA trade deadline. It's interesting, but I want to shout out of the mud. Um, for letting me get this platform here. But I want to talk about all the little trades going on that happened today. Everything from everything shocked me today, for real, for real. One of the most successful trade deadlines in history, really. I mean, so basically, we're gonna start with the Pistons, because I went to that game last night. I seen what happened to them Pistons, man. How the guy hit it from the logo and won the game, man. I mean, it was incredible. I couldn't believe how he hit it from the logo. But we still in the seventh seed. We just had to make a couple trades here. And that's exactly what we did here. Um Pistons, Ivy went down and maybe about 10 games ago. So we had to pick up a point guard. And so we picked up Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder was a good pickup for him because he came off the first he got traded to Utah, then got traded to Miami. Now he back. We picked him up off his waivers. And that's a good pickup for Detroit. Um Also, we was looking for a couple of small forwards that we picked up. Um, Not too much. I don't know too much about them, but they gonna give us a little bit of help. But really, I want to get to where it all started from. Where the Lakers. Of course, LeBron James play on the Lakers. He we It all started from when D'Angelo Russell he got traded for a couple some second round picks for Dorian Finney-Smith, Shane Milton from Brooklyn. You know, so they got that trade. That happened a couple of weeks ago, but them second round picks is important because they needed them second round picks to do what they had to do yesterday. And that was the amazing thing about this deadline that you would never see is that somebody like somebody that went to the finals gets traded. I mean, it's a lot of things going on with that. It could have been because of the, Super Bowls. NBA had to do something to get ratings up. Anything could have happened, man. Because this trade was crazy. Where they traded Anthony Davis. Lakers traded Anthony Davis. You got a guy 24 points a game, 10 rebounds. Max Christie, good little rookie, man. He played good defense ever since he was in the starting lineup. They was 14-5, and a 2029 first round pick um, for Luka Doncic. That's from the Dallas Mavericks. Maxi Cleaver and Marquise Morris. And that trade right there goes down and basically like ain't no trade ever been like that since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got traded back in the '60s sometime. But that trade shocked me, you know. So LeBron got him a little running mate right now. To tell you the truth, Luca, man, he's the go-to guy on that team right now. So they made another pickup too. They traded and they needed a big man because of course they traded a big man. They needed a big man. So, they traded Dalton Kochanek. These names from these NBA players, man. A lot of them Europeans, man. They they taking over a little bit, man. But Dalton Kochanek, I liked him. He was a good shooter for the Lakers, man. Young rookie. He's pretty good, man. Had a good three, could dunk. He went to him and Cam Reddish went to the Hornets for Mark Williams. They need a big center. That's exactly who the Lakers needed was a big center. Not too many people knew about Mark Williams because he played for the Hornets, of course. Hornets is in like 14th place. I think they only won 10 games, but he still averaged 15 points, 10 rebounds. And he's a slasher, could dunk. Uh, he's good for the Lakers, man, you know. So they picked up he a 7 footer. So I believe Lakers did a pretty good job, man, on the NBA trade deadline. Um, you know, I gotta give it to Rob Palinko, man. He pulled off some trades that I would never thought he would trade. Like you would trade Luca. A lot of people saying Luca and LeBron can't play together. I mean, if you think about it, can Magic and Larry Bird play together? I mean, can I mean Wilt Wilt can play with anybody. LeBron can play with anybody. Jordan can play with anybody. You know, these guys can play with anybody, man. So, big ups to Lakers, man. And they look like they trying to get LeBron another ring here, man. They already in fourth place, trying to move up in the standings. And Luka Doncic is he had the most 40-point since 2020, the most 40-point playoff games. The other two is Jimmy Butler and Devin Booker. Eight eight 40-point playoff games. They gave this guy up. I understand, Dallas got a new head of the snake, who new man, new person in charge over there. I kind of figured Mark Cuban sold a little bit of his stake over there. And because I know if Mark Cuban was the manager, they wouldn't have let Luca win. They wouldn't have let that Luca wouldn't gone nowhere. Now they teamed him up with LeBron. But it was some awesome, some more good trades, man. We got Brandon Ingram, Brandon Ingram off of New Orleans, 22 points per game. He got traded for Bruce Brown and Kelly Oaknick from the Toronto Raptors, multiple draft picks. So, you got to understand when you make these trades, I mean these people making these trades for these teams, man, it's like they hustling really, man. They trying to they trying to see who they can get, how much money they can keep, how much money they have to spend. It's a lot of things in the background that people got to do. And I liked that trade for New Orleans. Brandon Ingram, during the game last night, he ran off the court last night because nobody want to go to Toronto. Who want to go to Toronto? It's too cold out there. It's just it's a bad place to play basketball at. But Bruce Brown, a championship, he won a championship a couple years ago from Denver Nuggets, so they got a championship mentality in there. So New Orleans is gonna be okay this year, but they're not gonna make the playoffs this year because they far behind in the standings. So also Lonzo Ball, we thought we was gonna get him in Detroit. We thought we was gonna get him, but he got that 2 year extension. He signed it, come back to Chicago. He signed it for 20 mil. You know, congratulations, Lonzo. He got his money. But it was a lot of it was interesting today. And you know another trade that interested me, man. Another trade was Chris Middleton got traded for Flint owned Kyle Kuzma, man. Kyle Kuzma used to live out here in Flint, Michigan. And he got traded from Washington. He played on the worst team of the league in Washington. I think they won 6 games. But that was a good trade for Milwaukee. Now you get to go play with the Greek Freak. Kyle Kuzma had 18 a game this year, and he was playing in Washington. He didn't really want to be there. And also, they got Patrick Baldwin Jr. in Milwaukee and a second round draft pick. But that Patrick Baldwin Jr. got traded to the Spurs for cash. So you know they flip they flipping and trying to make money to save. But that was a good pickup for Milwaukee. Because also they picked up Dylan Wright. Uh, they traded Dylan Wright for center Jericho Sims for New York. New York from New York. He coming from New York over to Milwaukee. See, in Milwaukee already, the Bucks is fifth place in the East, and they won that in that championship during the season. So, him, I think Kyle Kuzma, Dame Lillard, and the Greek Freak, they gonna have a good season, man. They gonna big ups to Kyle Kuzma, man. Hope he get another ring championship. He already got one, so he coming with that experience to Milwaukee. Also, a big trade that happened today. Jimmy Butler got traded, man. I mean, a guy that's he really didn't want to be in Milwaukee. I mean, Miami. Who don't want to be in Miami? Good weather. I mean, you can't. I mean, come on now. It's a 5-team deal, and he in Golden State right now, man. He got traded to Golden State, man. They traded and Golden State traded Andrew Wiggins, Kyle Anderson, and Dennis Schroeder. We got Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder came to the Pistons, but also Dennis Schroeder said something interesting to maybe about 4 days ago, man. Dennis Schroeder, man, he said the NBA trade line is like slavery. That's probably what got him traded. So, we got us a good point guard in the Pistons, but back to that Jimmy Butler trade, man. He wanted to get out of Miami. Pat Riley was over there letting them know, like, look, man, I'm paying you. You gotta come to play. They suspended him 3 times already. So Jimmy, he didn't want to be there. So he got his wish, man. He got about it. And now he get to play with one of the best shooters in the league, Stephen Curry. And he getting 121 million. Got that for an extension. You can't beat that. So he got a chance to win a ring. So, you know, um, they gonna do good. But right now they not even in the playoffs. They in the end playoff. They in 10th place. So, you know, um, they got a lot of work to do. Also, um, we're gonna go to Cleveland, man. Cleveland, shout out to Cleveland, man. Cavaliers, man. Donovan Mitchell and them boys, man. Hey, man, they went and picked up. They did something incredible today, man. They went and picked up they went and picked up um DeAndre Hunter from Atlanta, and they traded Karis LeVert for George Niang, 3 second round picks and 2 pick swaps. So DeAndre Hunter having a big year this year, 18 points a game. Big, and he's a big guy, power forward. They needed that. Karis LeVert a pretty good player, but they got all the weapons on that outside. They got Max Cruz. They got some good weapons out there. So that was a good pickup for Cleveland. They already in first place in the East standings, 41-10. So, you know, they gonna be there at the end, and also, you know, we got to talk about the Clippers. What they did today, Clippers did do they traded Terrence Mann and Bones Highland to Atlanta for Bogdanovich, but Bogdanovich, and 3 second round picks. That was a good pickup for both of them. But I like what Atlanta did because they brought a couple of dogs in there for him, man. For Trey Young, but Trey Young needed, man. I mean, 19, 20 points a game. He the only one. He the only point guard that they just double team him. Now he got a couple. He got some work. He got some help for him. Also, Atlanta, they picked up Cody Zeller for Houston for a second round pick. They traded for Houston. So Houston already a good team, man. They in third in the West. The West is a good that's a good conference, man. They a lot better than the East. And I think that out of that All-Star game, the West gonna win that All-Star game. But also Pistons, they picked up Schroeder though, but they picked up a lot of draft capital too. And they got rid of Josh Richardson, traded him to the Jazz. And Memphis Grizzlies, they did something, man. They picked up Marcus Smart. I mean, they traded Marcus Smart to Washington. And also the Clippers traded Kevin Porter Jr. to Milwaukee Bucks. So it was a lot going on, man. A lot going on in this trade deadline, man. And I can't forget about one of the biggest trades that they did, a three-team deal trade that um DeAndre Fox from Sacramento wanted to play with the rookie of the year in Wemby in San Antonio. So he said he wanted out. So no, they traded. It was a three-team deal, and they trade Sacramento traded DeAndre Fox to
Big
San
Tom.
Antonio for
To accept,
Zach
press 1. To
Levine.
send a
Zach
voicemail,
Levine
press 2.
goes to Sacramento. Zach Levine from
Hey,
Chicago,
caller, give us a second.
22 points a
We got you
game,
in there.
goes to Chicago. I mean, goes he comes from Chicago, goes to Sacramento. They also Sacramento did a lot at the trade deadline, man. They picked up Zach Levine, Sadi Kisco, 3 first rounds, 3 second rounds. DeAndre Fox got a chance. He get a chance to play with the rookie of the year, Wimby. And also they got Jordan McLean and 3 first round picks. So, that was a good trade for all of them. Chicago had to be the third team in that trade. So they picked up one Sacramento, Kevin Hooter. He a good 3-point shooter, man. He a good three. Look out for him, man. Over there in Chicago, Trey Jones and Zach Collins, and they got 2 second-round picks and first-round pick. So they did a little work, Chicago, man. I like what they did, but I really like what San Antonio did, man. How they got DeAndre Fox playing with Wimby. They won last night. They're gonna do pretty good in that West. Also, um, Phoenix. Phoenix got rid of Jusuf Nurkic. He didn't want to play, man. He was over there playing around. And he picked up you know, from the Hornets, Cody Martin and 2 first-round picks. So that was a good trade. And also Sixers back in business. They picked up Saleh Martin and second-round pick and for Quentin Grimes in the second-round pick from Dallas. So there's a lot of it was too much going on for me, man, today, and I got a lot more to talk about, but if anybody got any questions, they can always call. What is it? A 248 number at the bottom of the screen.
Actually, we got your boy Ace on here, and we got a caller on the line already.
Oh, okay.
We got you set up
Hey,
So,
already.
Ace,
Tip
welcome,
and talk with Yeah, TJ.
Yeah,
Out the mud.
welcome.
yeah.
Thank
Now,
you.
who we got on the
What's
line too?
going?
Who else we got on the line with Ace?
This Big Tone.
Big Tone,
What's up, Big Toe?
Yeah. What's up, baby?
the
Big
one on, the
Tone.
one on, the one off.
Not talking
Hey,
about that Luca
hey,
AD trade.
Oh yeah, that
hey.
hey,
What's gonna happen with the Lakers now that they got Luca?
Oh man,
well,
the Lakers,
tell
they're in
him,
a great
Ace.
position.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
tell him.
the Lakers about to win the West.
Uh,
I believe so. I think they can do it. Luca, this is the first time LeBron has actually played with someone better than
tell
him.
him, Ace. Yep.
He hasn't
This
even
the first.
reached his peak yet.
This the first time we see LeBron playing with somebody that is better than him. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. Like, Luca is better. I mean, LeBron 40, so it's time to give
Exactly.
it's time to give up his ring. And that was a good business move too. Cause
Right.
cause the Lakers they needed somebody in that building. It just seems like they trying to make Luca the face of the league. And
They're
you
gonna
know,
make Luca the face of the Lakers.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
He
That's
got a good 10 years
that's
on there.
yeah.
And one more thing, and they always saying, can LeBron and Luca play with each other? Oh man, I mean, come on now. I mean, LeBron, and one thing I'm saying is this might give LeBron an extra 2 years 2, maybe 3 more years to play in the league.
I give it 3.
Yeah.
Hmm
That takes Luca takes a lot of the pressure off of LeBron,
Yes.
and that's what
Yes,
he
he
needs.
does.
That's what he needs. LeBron is he's still gonna be that we
He's
down
gonna be that role model for him.
one
He's gonna
point,
let him know
we
everything
down
he
one
needs to
point,
know.
we got 10 seconds. You
Oh
still
yeah.
giving the ball to LeBron.
Oh yeah. Oh
You
man.
still,
I like.
I don't want to jump off subject or nothing. 'Cause
Mhm.
I can't keep your line all tied up.
Okay.
But I just want your people to know that Kansas City is about to three-peat, and we're gonna have a
Oh,
lot to say about that.
speaking of Kansas City,
We're gonna have a lot to say about that.
speaking of Kansas City, if it
Yeah, get him.
speaking of Kansas City, if that bet, if you guess the score, man, so everybody can still guess that score, and
Yep.
Drop it in the
Put your score up.
comments.
still win a
What's the
20,
score, Big Tone? What's your score?
still win
Drop it in them
My,
comments.
still win a
okay.
$20 gift card and an Eternity Sweets combo set. It's a nice set.
Oh, okay.
So it's
35,
Okay.
27.
Almost a win million bucks.
oh yeah, man. Just drop the
Hey,
score
hey,
in the comments, man, and it'll be
hey, tell CJ I'm gonna have to get with him personally because we're gonna have to make a wager ourselves.
okay, so man. Yeah, hey, nice talking to
That'll
you,
be a good wager.
man. Toast up,
All right,
man. All right,
don't stop, baby.
all right. Ace.
He don't know DJ usually wins his bet.
Oh yeah, man. Tell him the facts. Tell him, hey Ace. Tell him the facts on Luca and
Okay,
what's the difference
I'll tell you
between
like
Luca?
this. Okay. Luca, he's averaging 28 points a game,
Yes.
8 rebounds, 8 assists. He's 46 on the field. Come on.
Mm,
And
I
then
mean,
look at AD. He's 26 averaging, 12 rebounds, 3
oh, he did
assists.
it. He did his thing this year. AD. AD,
It's like an even trade.
yeah, that was a good trade, but I still think everybody's saying Dallas got the better of the trade, but um, they might not even make the
I
play.
think I think I think Dallas got the better because AD does have the experience. So I think as far as that part, and you're putting him with Kyrie. Come on.
Yeah. See, but that's what gets me. How they saying LeBron and Luca can't play together? Hey, Luca took Kyrie
I look at it like this.
to the
I look at it
finals.
like this, CJ. Look,
Mhm,
LeBron gave both of them a ring, AD and Kyrie,
mhm, mm.
and he's about to get Luca one.
Hey, you right about that. Both of them ring. No, you know that respect they gonna get in there. But yeah, man, it was a big trade deadline over the past couple of hours. I'm telling you, at 3 o'clock, people was trying to trade, and I like that trade that San Antonio did.
Oh yeah,
Wimby,
yes I
Wimby
do.
7-2 Wimby.
Woo,
Man, he getting a chance to play with with Fox.
going
That's gonna
down.
be a good, and Wimby gonna get rookie of the year. He gonna
Yeah,
get rookie of the year. I
yes.
mean, that's an automatic. But I want another call in. Any more call ins? What's that number?
All in numbers at the bottom of the screen.
The number's at the bottom of the screen. It's a
Mhm.
248 number. Let me know. Let me know if if LeBron win this ring this year, right?
Right.
Can he pass Jordan?
I
Can he
mean,
pass Jordan if LeBron win this ring this year? You
LeBron
know,
moved around like a journeyman, getting rings everywhere.
hmm
I
hmm he move around.
mean,
But you think the thing is, he move around and he win championships
I
for
agree.
and
I
he
agree.
at the age of 40, averaging 30 a game. Like I
Yeah,
don't think that's gonna ever happen.
unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't think
Unbelievable.
that's never gonna happen again.
I mean, you look at AD and Kyrie. They're both in their 30s. You know, their time's running up.
Oh yeah. See,
So
see,
they got to win this to make that trade matter.
yeah, they got to in this year or next year. See,
Yeah.
that's why I say when they got Luca, that was that was I think they needed to bring the NBA ratings up, like cuz that's that they
The
Luca in
weird thing
LA.
about it, the weird thing about it, CJ, no one knew this trade was about to happen.
That's what I said.
Nobody.
Nobody. Don't
That's the
stop, man.
weirdest
What
thing
you mean
ever.
no,
And
Ace?
you know it. And from what I'm hearing, the trade went down because one of the physical therapists who's
Mhm.
good friends with the GM of the Lakers, and he
Right.
helped do therapy for the players. He
Mhm.
started talking amongst them and got back to the GM and was like, "Hey, such and such said such and such, and here we are."
Yeah.
That's what I'm
And
hearing.
Nico off of Dallas, um Nico, him and Rob Palenko, man, they friends, man. So they,
Hmm.
all it takes is a phone call, business call. Hey, man, and they didn't give up. Look, they gave up. Lakers gave up more for a center than they gave up for Luca. I mean,
And
it
I
blows
know
my mind. That's
that blows my
crazy.
mind. Blows my
like,
mind. I'm in shock. I
like,
mean, this
man,
had to be like one of the biggest trades ever.
oh man,
Think about it.
I told you that's the biggest trade since Kareem won it out of Milwaukee. And that was
There you
back
go.
in when was that? The 60s.
Yeah.
And then you know what else shocked me? Ace.
What's that?
Um Golden State won eight, what, six no, five, 4 or 5 rings, right?
There
They
you go.
champions, right?
Right.
Why would they want Jimmy Butler? Jimmy Butler went quitter
Oh, you
like,
didn't mention that. Jimmy Butler. Here we I
yeah.
told you I was gonna trade him.
Jimmy Butler got traded to Golden State. He quit on him, man. He a quitter, man. That's how I feel, man. I just,
Well, I
I
mean,
just,
he felt like it wasn't a good fit. He was ready to go.
yeah, man. He was ready to get out of. He was Pat Riley over there. Nobody want to play with Pat. Pat, hey, Pat was playing since the 50s. He trying to get out of there. Hey, yeah,
He
man.
was.
So we had a big weekend, man. Who you think gonna win that? Who you think gonna win the champ? Who you got in that champ? Going to that finals for the basketball this year off of these trades.
Man, I like to say the Lakers. I'm on the West Side. So I like to say the Lakers.
Yeah, that's
Probably
what I.
Boston.
Yeah, Boston. That's why everybody trading right now because of Boston.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Jason Tatum, man. What he 20, 25 points a game this year. What gets me is he got 7 assists a game. So he almost got a double double, man. And he got his Batman and Robin, um,
Yep,
Brown, Jaden, yeah, Brown. Yep. Yeah, man. So, it was a big time in the NBA this this
it's
trade
trade season.
deadline. So, we I mean,
I've never seen these trades like this before. This was wild.
yeah, and then Washington,
Butler,
Washington.
Golden State. Mm,
hmm And Washington waived Reggie Jackson. You remember Reggie Jackson? He used to play over here
yes.
in Detroit. A lot of people,
Hmm.
a lot of people know Reggie. But yeah, man, shoot. Team to beat is the Celtics, and they
Yep.
36-15. So,
Yep.
you know, um, you know, it's gonna be tough. They didn't do nothing. Celtics didn't do nothing. A couple of teams didn't do nothing. They probably gonna work off that buyout market, man. They got a couple of buyouts, man. Daniel Theus, that's a big center, a runner. He could dunk, slash. Shoot, Lakers need him. Tell you the truth,
They
he'll
need a
buy
center.
out. Then you got even. Hey, you know what would be cool? You know who else a buyout?
Who's that?
Steph Curry, brother. Imagine,
Oh,
imagine
yeah,
Steph, Steph Curry.
yeah.
Imagine Yeah, imagine Seth and Steph get together over
That would
there.
be unbelievable.
Golden
He's a
State
shooter.
buy him out, you know. Who else? Um, Reggie Jackson. It's a couple of buyout targets that
We got a caller.
these teams can get.
Caller,
So
are you there?
we got a caller.
You there, caller?
Yeah, I'm in here. I'm in
Caller.
here. Yeah,
He in there? Can you hear me?
Hey, how you doing?
what's good? What's good, Fitz?
Hey,
Hey,
man.
yeah.
Did you hear my question?
What was the question?
I said, so what does LeBron have to do if he win a ring this year? I mean, if he win a ring this year, can he catch up to Jordan? Oh yeah, hold on, man.
Well,
Toast up. Toast up. Oh
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if he got enough years left in him to catch up to Jordan.
Yeah, man. That's how I always feel. Like Jordan, you know, he was a wrecking ball, man. Like he's killer on the
Yeah.
court. Like couldn't nobody like 6-0 in the finals.
You just said it right
You know,
there. 6-0. That's cemented.
He went on both sides of the ball every game, all game. He went hard.
yeah, he did. He did. Man, that conversation right there can last. That conversation can last forever. You know, talk about LeBron and Jordan.
Jordan even went hard in the video game.
Absolutely.
Oh man, I mean, you know, but as far as off the court, I think you know LeBron got him on that. You know, but
I can
on the
agree to
court,
that.
on the court, I think you know. But who your team? Who your team?
I'm with the Celtics. My boy Tatum and them.
Okay, okay. Yeah, Celtics, man. That's why I say I just told Ace, man, they ain't do nothing during the trade deadline. They said, man, we can run with what we got.
Yeah, we
hmm
feeling real solid right now. We
Yeah,
feeling real solid about our squad roster, you know?
right.
Squad's looking real
They
good.
they just watching everything. They're like, who made what? Who did what? We ready.
He said, yeah, man, they can run with what we got.
You know?
But yeah, man, I got Wimby as the rookie of the year.
Yeah, I
Can't
can't argue
disagree to
that.
that.
Yeah,
I
Wimby.
don't hear nobody else making more noise than he is.
Nah, 7 foot. I mean, this guy, man, credible, man. 7 foot, look like a damn unicorn. Yeah,
And he just
Yeah,
getting started.
he's forcing the issue, as he should. If I
yeah.
had that type of advantage, I'd be forcing the issue too. You get a
Yep.
poster, you get a poster.
You
Give me
think
that rebound. Move out my way. Force
right?
it.
You think LeBron and Luca can play together? You think they can gel?
I think
Absolutely.
Get
they
to that
can.
Yeah.
finals?
LeBron showed he could play with other stars when he played with D Wade, so it should be interesting how they mix it up.
Oh
It just
yeah.
depends on if they got enough players on the bench when it comes, to championship time. That's
Right,
when it comes
right.
down to.
It always comes down to that. It always comes down to who's on the bench and
Yep,
injuries.
And
Injuries
then
always get
Luca
somebody.
Luca looks up to him.
yep.
Hmm.
You take your whole hopes and dreams for the playoffs and set it down.
Just one guy. You know, one guy will because it ain't like you got to just play one game in the playoffs. You got to play.
Yep,
You gotta. It's like chess. Man. It's like chess.
It
You got to
is
play
tense.
7. Huh? You got
It is
for real. You
tense.
got to play 7 games, and
absolutely.
and whoever, it's like matching your pieces. Like whoever.
hmm
That's why I love it. I love basketball. Talk.
Finals,
Love it.
tournament,
But
playoffs.
you got a question, Ace?
I don't have any. I do have one thing to add in. Uh, your hometown hero won her boxing match.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. You know, that I'm surprised it
Clarissa
wasn't
Shields.
over in the third round.
It was a great
Man,
fight.
Carissa
It
Shields.
should have been over third.
Oh man. That was a I know girl, what's her name that she fought? Perkins, I believe her name was.
Yes,
Probably
yes.
got a headache right now.
Still, it has been a few days too.
Oh man, yo.
They dropped
She
that first
she
album,
chopped that
everybody
tree.
was shit.
Oh man, she should have been gone in the third round. She was looking drunk. But
The ref picking
yeah,
her up.
yeah, but big ups to Carissa, man, for that win, man. She was bringing home
Another
that
belt.
Flint. That was a good
That
fight,
big
man.
16
belt.
and 0.
Yeah, that was a
16 and
good.
0.
Oh man, ain't nobody gonna beat her, man. Think about it. If man, she need like Layla Ali need to come on back and just take that 50 mil, and take a beating. you
And
know, 'Cause that's
she
where the
moved
money
up in
at.
weight class, to
I
heavyweights
was
for this,
just
and
put
she
it
did
together.
she did excellent.
That's where the money.
She doesn't really have that knockout ability, that I've seen her, fight,
Oh,
and she never really knocked nobody out except for 3 or 4 times or so. But
mhm.
I think her moving up in weight class, I'm
Oh
pretty
yeah,
sure it increased her powers because she was hitting
that.
that lady hard, pretty
Oh
hard.
yeah,
And I would like to say I believe Clarissa is making a good run
oh
and
yeah.
Yeah,
talking what she need to be talking for better wages for women,
For
because it's
women,
like
yeah.
yeah,
I don't know
Hmm.
what that fight exactly what she got, but I know what men would have got. And I saw her
Yeah.
make a real good stride that I'm proud of
Oh yeah.
from being a hometown. I'm a Flintstone to the heart. I've been
Hmm.
here all my life. I
hmm
was born and raised here, but
Right.
I like that run that she's making with Crawford and them and Canelo talking about put her
Hmm.
on that card.
Hmm.
Now that would be
yep,
awesome. They
That'd be
put her on that
nice.
card
Yeah.
because now that might definitely put her in
You
the
know what?
position to be able to actually get the type of money that she's
She
supposed to
could
get
get.
for those fights.
Yeah,
And
Turkey need to
and
pay
I
her.
yeah, and I believe that if she can solidify that and they put her on that card,
She
then
gonna
she could change the
women's
dynamics of
women's
women
boxing
boxing, and
yep.
not only just women boxing, just
in,
women in sports in
in general,
general. You
cause
know what I'm saying? So if she can pull that off, and I believe she can, she from Flint, we can do anything. That'll be epic.
the only thing about that, they canceled that Terrence Crawford fight versus Canelo.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, yeah, Canelo. You know,
Canelo got scared, or what
yeah,
happened?
Canelo, he ducking. He don't want.
I thought
They
they
don't
had
want
an
no smoke.
agreement set.
They did, but something happened with Canelo, man.
Well, not only
You
that, it's
can't.
other big fights to come. So
Yeah,
the next
yeah,
big fight, super fight, she needs to be on that
yeah.
card
She need to
to
be on
really
that
get that
Yeah,
card,
money.
man, because they need to give women. They need to give women that, because the WNBA, man, they playing for $50,000, man, twenty
no,
thousand,
but,
sixty
but you
thousand.
can't
They
blame
got
them
people
for
in the
that.
G
You
League
can't
making
blame
more
them
than
for
that.
that. The women need to support them and come to the games so they can make more money.
Yeah, but they should be ashamed of themselves, man. Men making millions and women making thousands.
Well, the NBA
They got to
is
pay more seats.
basically paying for the WNBA.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's
But
why.
I go to the games out here and I watch the Aces over here in Vegas. And when
Mm-hmm.
I go to the games, there's so many seats that's not filled. It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
And the,
man.
and, and the ticket prices aren't that expensive, $20, $30. Come on now.
That's nothing. But
Women need to come
hey,
out and
man.
support the ladies
Hey,
playing
women,
ball.
you hear this now, man? Man. We should all be supporting each other for real, man.
I agree.
Just especially all black businesses, and that's why I be looking like, man, why all these people hating, man? A lot of people hate on LeBron, man. I'm like, I'm not gonna hate on the guy. I'm support the guy, you know.
And speaking of support, we need you guys to support Out of the Mud and Sips with CJ. So we're
Yes,
gonna need
yes.
y'all to share this on y'all lives.
Hmm.
Um, the
Shit.
caller, I don't know exactly who this is, but share this on your live. Go to Out of the Mud and help us build so we can, all win.
Yep, yep. Well,
That's right.
yeah,
Building
man.
platform.
Caller, nice talking to you, caller. Thanks for calling in, man.
Share that caller or you going on block. No, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, we rock on Out of the Mud
Hey,
number.
hey, give me a toast, man. 'Cause you know you on sip and talk, man. Hmm.
I'm toast up to your boss. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, Ace, man. So, you know, everybody know what's going on with this NBA trade deadline for this year.
Yep. Yep.
And
I'm
the
getting ready
biggest
for the Super Bowl.
Yep, and the biggest winners from this trade is the Lakers. So
Yeah. I mean, Luca, he hasn't reached his peak yet. He has nothing but time. And
yep,
he's gonna walk away with a few rings. I mean, me
Don't let that
personally, I
boy
like to
get in
say
shape
about 4.
and decide to play defense.
oh man,
Don't let him get into shape down there in LA and decide to play a little defense.
man, he's
It's gonna get
But
ugly.
I think
he be-
LA gonna work him hard, bring those pounds down.
man, he can keep them pounds, averaging 35 and 10 last
Nah, but
finals.
you can hear him run back on D.
Yeah, he got
He doing like Shaquille O'Neal. He's sitting in the back.
yeah. I think they'd be good, man. But yeah, man, everybody, thanks for coming on, Ace, man.
No
You know,
problem.
yeah. Next time we'll have a special guest for everybody. But appreciate you for coming on, man.
Could even be Stephen A. You never know.
Anybody.
He's in there.
Right then, everybody. Everybody. All right.